Hello, everybody.
Greetings.
All right. All right. So, wow, it sounds like there's a bit of an echo there. All right, now the echo seems to be gone. RJ?
I'm here.
All right. All right. You didn't say anything for a moment there, so I was wondering if maybe
I
you.
was I was trying to let the echo issue get resolved, but I didn't hear any echo. So
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, welcome to the Mikestand. Today is Sunday, August the 3rd, 2025. That means, of course, our weekly look back at comics history. We're, of course, continuing our trek through June of 1940. This week, we'll be looking at comics went on sale from Ace Comics, Surefire Comics #2, and Super Mystery #2. But before we get too in depth into that, let me hand it over to my co-host for a moment. RJ, if you'd like to, I think you know the shtick. If you want to, introduce yourself, maybe promote any projects you're doing, share any links. Yeah, I
oh,
think you know the shtick, right?
well, shoot. Let's see. Everything's at criticalblast.com. That's where the bookstore is. That's where the publishing link is. Critical Blast Publishing has just wrapped up the reading period for More Monsters Next Door. So now we're going through the final selection phases and formatting on that. We also just came back from a comic book show in Shrewsbury, Missouri, where we had all of our books on the table, as well as the newest thing we've done, which was an 1,100-page compilation of Journey by William Messner Loebs. So if you're familiar with that book from the early 80s, it is all now collected in one volume with unpublished art, previously unpublished art, never been seen before. We pulled it out of the storage unit. The miniseries that was supposed to follow up Journey got canceled after 2 issues, so there were 4 more issues that nobody ever saw. So we touched on those. And yeah, other than that, we're still busy with the logistics, filling people's crowdfunders.
All right. Did you shave recently?
Yeah, this morning. Were you watching?
No, I didn't. I noticed you look more clean shaven there. Probably, I think cleaner than I normally see you. So I mean,
Yeah,
I think it's
it's
much
been a
a
minute.
shave.
Well, I had 6 bits, so I had the shave and the haircut.
Okay. All right. And I know we kind of talked about this. I don't know if we talked about it on camera or not last time. Did Carrie want to join us to read, or
Carrie is nursing the new babies that we have. So
Oh,
not nursing them, but yeah, we have a our calico cat finally popped last night, like Jiffy Pop.
okay.
No,
I go. Whoa, wait a second. I didn't even
yeah,
know you guys were
no, that's
pregnant.
not happening. I'm way too old for that. But yeah,
Yeah.
we have four baby kittens. So if you follow us on Facebook, you've probably already seen them posted and mewling about. So that's our house now for the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I just hope for your sake it doesn't turn into one giant litter box. That'd be quite
Nope,
a
nope.
stinky
We'll,
proposal.
we will find homes for these little orphans. So
All right. All right. Well. Okay. So, anyways. So, was there anything else you wanted to mention or share or anything like that before we get going here?
nope, that's pretty much it.
All right. So, a friendly reminder to our audience, of course. If you haven't already, if you guys can help out by liking and sharing the stream, see if we can get some more friendly people to engage, that'd be appreciated. Also, if anything we talk about grabs your attention, feel free to comment or ask questions, and we will try to answer the questions to the best of our ability. So now, as I said, so tonight we're going to be going over books. We're going to be going over some books that went on sale from Ace magazines back in June of 1940. Super Mystery Comics number 2 and Surefire Comics number 2. So we'll be reading Magno, the Magnetic Man. Not to be confused with other because I think even at the same time, I think DC also, or not DC, but Quality had a Magno as well. So that was eventually bought out by DC. Vulcan, the Volcanic Man, Flash Lightning, and maybe even the Raven if we have some time there. So why don't we get into it then? So let me just bring that all up. All right, there we go, right there. All right. All right, so there it is. RJ, did you still want to read tonight, or?
Yeah.
All right.
Why else would I be here? Just to hang around? Come on.
Well, yeah. Well, I ask, even though I know I know you're one of the ones who always loves to read, and Rick will read too. I think for the only one who doesn't, who will read sometimes and read not, is Metal, depending on his mood. But that's cool. But still have fun. You get into these old comics, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So action. Oh wait, that's right. I forgot. When you're on, we usually let you do the narration. So you want to tell everybody about this?
Action, adventure, thrills, super mystery comics. Only 10 cents from Ace Magazine, August. See, that's a dynamic cover there. You got your woman in peril. You've got your hero wearing a very overworked icon and costume design with garish colors, diving for the laser that's already too late because it's hit her between the eyes. She's dead. So
yeah,
broken glass. He's coming in through the window.
And then there's a little box in the corner there.
Yeah, featuring Magno, the Magnetic Man, Q-13, American Spy Fighter, Vulcan, the Volcanic Man, Sky Smith, the Sky Man, no, the Flying Ace, Corporal Flint, the Super Mountie, and others.
Yeah, and as we always talk about with these Golden Age comics, just how much of a diverse anthology they always tend to be. You get some superhero, you get some sci-fi, you get some western, you get a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah.
All right, so so here's I guess a little featurette piece here. The lie detector and how suspects were treated in earlier times. Does sound interesting.
The Marston Deception. Hey, what's that? The Marston Deception test is the method. You know the one thing they didn't tell you about Marston in an Ace comic is that he invented something else.
The lie detector?
Other than the lie detector.
I can't think of it.
Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, I should have. Well, of course, they're not going to say. Well, first off, this is still 1940, so it's still like, this is June of 1940, so it's probably about what, 8 months to a year before Wonder Woman even debuts. So they probably didn't even have any idea that he was going to create Wonder Woman at this point, because it was still eight months to a year away, I believe.
Yep.
Plus, it's from another company, so
yeah, they weren't going to advertise the competition for sure.
Yeah, so
Magno, the Magnetic Man. With his mighty powers, Magno, the Magnetic Man, has struck terror into the foes of law and order. He can draw to himself anything of metal, and can project himself through space to anything metallic. But now, Magno combats a king of crime who challenges his superhuman powers.
You know, it's the way they say that. You almost have to wonder how he controls that power, because, I mean, think about that for a moment. Now, of course, as you know, as part of our blood, as part of our circulatory system, as part of our blood, we have iron in our blood, right?
Yeah.
And if you're basically like a walking magnet, it's like, you get what I mean?
You'd have to be able to turn it on and off, that's for sure. Like an
Yeah.
electromagnet.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's see now.
In a city park.
Yeah. Let me get back to that, because I was just. All right. Thank you for meeting me here. I'm Ann Borden. My father is Philip Borden, the railroad magnate. Someone is threatening him. Who and for what reason? He called himself the Blue Spark. I overheard him on the phone saying that unless Dad paid $500,000, our special train would be wrecked at Bain Junction today. Why, girl, that train is due there in 3 minutes. Come with me.
Meanwhile, on a cliff near the Bain Junction Bridge.
You want to do
You
the deal?
better hurry. Yeah, I'll take the thugs. You better hurry. It's melting down now, see? Under the blue ray, the bridge's cables are melting. However, Magno and Ann Borden hurtle through space, drawn to the metal span on the bridge.
Now, here's one of the interesting things I found about this too. About this particular story that we just got into. You notice they got right into the story, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of setup there. They just went right into it. It seemed like, right?
Trim it down.
Yeah. And this, from what I understand, this is 15 pages, by the way.
Okay.
We'll be there in a moment. This bridge is sagging. And look, there, the train.
Yeah. That breeze gets any breezier, you're gonna have something else to look at there.
Oh,
look, the bridge is going down. Can't stop. We'll all be killed.
There's a narration box on.
I'm sorry. The dog was trying to save me from the train crash. From atop the span tower, Magno projects his magic into the engineer's cab. Glory be!
Don't be afraid, and don't try to stop the train. Leave everything to me. Come right ahead.
But the blue rubber men have discovered Magno. Hey, someone's trying to warn the train. Blast them with the ray.
Oh, ouch! Look at that.
Yep. She gone. Fighting against the power of the ray, Magno uses his magnetic powers to restore the bridge.
Those blue devils with that ray gun, but I've got to save the train.
And the crack flyer passes safely over the bridge.
Crack flyer, wow, an interesting term to use.
Yeah, I've heard that they're smuggling drugs on trains these days, but come on. As Magno releases his hold, the bridge collapses.
Hmm. She's only fainted. Wake up, Anne. I found out where those men are. Oh.
Melts a bridge, but just knocks her out. Okay. Better do more than that. Straight as an arrow, Magno whizzes to the spot.
What's so funny?
Picture in my brain.
Oh, because of the word whiz?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, good thing there's iron in this cliff.
Hey, look who's coming. Let's finish him off. Inflate your suits. Then his punches can't hurt us. They inflated their rubber suits.
Oh boy.
There's a scientific reason for it, though. I can see.
Yeah, air and rubber. No wonder my magnetic powers won't work.
But Magno has been weakened by the ray bath he took on the bridge. Hey, look! He passed out! Grab the girl. In there, lady. The Blue Spark wants to talk to you at our headquarters.
Magno, help! Help!
We should have killed that screwball. We did. The ray finally got him. Meanwhile, Magno has recovered.
Gone, and no telling where.
But while Magno speeds toward the city, Anne is taken into the blue chamber to meet the Blue Spark. If he's wearing red trunks, I'm just going to laugh. Here's a real catch, Chief. Borden's daughter.
Well, this is indeed a great pleasure. So, Miss Borden, you would bring help and spoil my plans. For that, you will send Magno to his doom. Observe this gun. This ray, my little one, will shock your mind. It will place your will under my command. You wouldn't dare. I wouldn't. Eh? Now you listen to me.
Later, Magno answers the phone. That's exciting.
And I'm glad you're safe. Where are you? Home. Please come over in an hour. My father wants to see you. He's desperate.
Not knowing that Anne was acting under the Blue Spark's orders, Magno projects himself through space into the Borden laboratory.
That wall save will make a good landing place for me. Well, Anne, you don't look so worried. Where's your father? He's just wait here and I'll get him. There's something funny going on here. That girl is acting very strangely. I wonder. Say.
It's the Blue Man Group. Get him.
What? Again? The bouncing brigade is on the loose. The bouncing brigade.
Punch, biff, pow, lasso. And Magno is overpowered by the Blue Spark's men. You'll never get out of this. Boy, can I tie knots.
You can't not the way my wrist muscles are set. All right.
Why don't we kill him? Get rid of him. Nah, the Blue Spark intends to conquer his will and use him to open bank vaults.
Conquer my will, so that's what they're done to Anne Warden.
I love that they keep using her full name all the time. It's like that
Well, no, I
Dragnet
think
movie.
I think they did use just her first name a few times there, but
While his hands were being tied, Magno employed a trick used by escape artists, flexing the muscles in his wrists so that his captors were unable to tie them tightly. Hey, he's breaking loose!
no time to inflate those rubber suits, huh? You boys don't bounce so well now. Let's see. And I thought you boys could fight. For shame. And now I've got to release Anne from the Blue Spark's willpower.
As Magno enters the hall, he sees Anne Borden leaving.
She must still be under the Blue Spark's influence. Perhaps she's heading for the hideout. No, it's the bank. You want to read the sign there?
I don't think we need to know the hours of the bank, but yeah, it's a bank. You can park there. There's a bus stop. Inside the bank, because that was a really bold text box they put there.
Yeah. Please open the doors. I feel faint.
Why, sure, ma'am, sure.
That's strange. Both doors being opened. Hey, what's this?
Down the street rolls the ray gun truck.
A trick. That ray couldn't penetrate glass, so Anne was commanded to open the doors.
It couldn't penetrate glass.
You
it's
know,
a ray.
it's funny. You know, we often talk about some of these leaps in logic and just some of the thought processes of some of these writers, right? I mean, how they just seem to throw just natural physics out the window a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean,
like I know some people. I remember there was the Justice League episode, the cartoon Justice League episode Legends, that two-parter,
right?
where some of the members of the Justice League kind of transitioned into a universe that was said to be like a pastiche to Justice Society, the Justice Guild.
Right.
And I remember seeing a comment one time about the idea. Well, yeah, they gave Green Guardsmen a weakness even worse than wood. They gave them aluminum.
Wouldn't work on aluminum.
So
I miss the color yellow being the weakness. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
And the powerful ray burns into the interior of the bank.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, though, the color yellow wasn't really a weakness of the Green Lantern to the Silver Age, right? Because
the Silver Age was
in
the
Golden Age, Alan Scott, the weakness was wood. Couldn't work on wood.
Was a lot of stuff. Like, that's Green Lantern, run into the woods. Come at him with sticks. Suddenly, a police squad car races toward the ray truck.
Don't go near that ray. You'll burn to death.
But the police fail to heed the warning, and Magno projects himself to a metal balcony.
I've got to save those policemen. Say goodbye to this, boys. Here she goes. Let me just make sure. All right. I just had to make sure.
Yeah, got to see the whole picture there. With the ray gun truck in midair, Magno releases his magnetic power over it, and it falls to the street with a deafening crash.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
He could have actually disassembled the truck too, but just saying.
Again, the thought process of some of these, creatives at the time.
Police open fire on the rubbermen who scatter in wild panic. As Magno returns to the street.
You want to be Elias White?
I'm Elias White. That was my bank you saved. I want to thank you.
Don't mention it. Anne, come along. We've work to do.
Magno seizes Anne and projects himself to the tower of the world's tallest building.
Let me go.
What city was that in?
Go.
No. Oh, it's tall. It's up there.
Be quiet. I'm going to draw the blue sparks ray from your mind.
Magno's magnetic power triumphs.
Magno, what has happened? The blue spark's control is broken. The blue spark, I remember now. Listen, tonight Father is giving a beach party at our country place. Father and Elias White will be there. The spark planned to place them under his power too. You must pretend still to be in his power. Have everything go through as planned. Just as you say.
At the Borden's fashionable beach party.
Now look at that. You know some people have probably gone in the water at some point at that party. Look at all the swimwear there.
Yeah, they're eating dinner with their shirts off, their swimsuits on. Yeah.
But don't they usually tell you to wait like 30 minutes before going in the water after you eat?
I would think so, yeah. Hidden on the grounds, Magno is observing the festivities when suddenly a hand seizes his arm.
Hey, Chief, what's this?
How did you get past my men? Oh, Magno. Say, excuse me. I don't want to pinch a friend.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Oh, this is Magno, the man who saved my bank. But this blue spark threatens to come here.
We'll go there right away. You and Borden will be safe in the hothouse. The ray can't penetrate glass. You know.
Meanwhile, yeah, that's why I made it glass.
Hold on. It's funny the way they set that up. You would have naturally thought it would have gone right to left, or left to right, but in this case, it probably should have gone right to left.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Anyways,
it should have gone right, left, middle.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, well. Meanwhile, in the blue chamber.
So they think those cops can keep me out. They don't know that even now my burrowing machine is operational.
Every would-be top chief criminal has a burrowing machine. I like this one. It's got all three of them. And beneath the Borden grounds, the burrowing machine bores under the police cordon. Those cops were working right under the noses.
You mean their feet? We'll be through in a second.
And breaks through the surface.
A worm. A giant worm. What the? It's a ray. Back. Turn back and destroy your tractor.
Under Magno's power, the gun muzzle twists back and the burrowing machine and gun are both destroyed. But under cover of the excitement, Anne is kidnapped. Again.
Just about to say that. Anne's gone. They must have captured her.
We caught one of the men. Maybe he'll know something. He won't talk.
He can't. He's under an electrical brain control. Let me try.
Magno uses his magnetic power to free the man's mind and learns where the others have taken Anne. They've taken her to our headquarters in the top floor of the Phoenix building.
That's all I want to know.
But you can't go there alone. Better take some of my men along.
No thanks. I travel much faster solo.
Magno projects himself toward the Phoenix building. Boy, what a cop he'd make.
Yeah, contrary to like other comic book heroes who have more strained relationships with the police, this one seems like he's one of the first ones to actually have a positive relationship.
Yeah, they like him. They really like him. Meanwhile, Anne has been delivered to the cruel Blue Spark.
Let me go. Let me go. So Magno freed your mind. Well, he's only managed to send you to your doom. But put her in front of the ray gun. This time, my dear, I will destroy your mind.
Do none of these guys have bullets? Do bullets not work? If you want to kill somebody, okay.
Maybe this writer just had a big sci-fi thing or something like that. Maybe he just wanted, instead of using bullets, maybe.
We must get creative about it. Sure.
Hey, boss, look, it's him, Magno.
Magno's face appears on the ray gun. That's another magnetic power.
So you thought you could get away with it? Your end is near, my friend. I'll be right in. Get him! Get him!
How? With a mighty wrench, Magno tears the ray gun from its foundations and... Don't kill us! Don't!
I won't. I'm going to free your minds.
Magno releases the men from the Blue Spark's spell.
Now, you're free again. Hold the blue spark until the police come. That's your revenge for the slavery you've suffered. What are you going... What are you going to do now? Oh, take you home. Meanwhile, I'll call the police as we travel.
An instant later. Look, it's Magno.
The Blue Spark is captured and his gang broken up. He is held in the top floor of the Phoenix building. Pick him up. Tell Borden his daughter is safe.
Another thrilling adventure with Magno, the Magnetic Man, will appear next month in Super Mystery Comics. Don't miss it.
All right, so there's the first story. We're done tonight. As soon as I find the cursor, so I can click on the right thing here. All right, so we got to the first story there. Overall impressions.
That one wasn't bad. I mean, some of the stuff was funny to poke fun at, but, it was consistent. It wasn't like they just made this up to get out of this panel and go somewhere else and then do something else silly. It couldn't penetrate glass. We kept bringing that up, and we used it to defeat the thing in the end.
Yeah. So interesting plot points. And we often talk about some of these leaps. The term I use for it is leaps in logic, right? Leaps of logic there. Just how the process, the thought process of these writers and stuff like that seems to work. All right. So anything more you want to say on this story before we move on?
Nope, I'm good to go. Let's keep moving.
And of course, another friendly reminder to everybody. If you haven't already, you guys can help out by liking and sharing the stream. See if we can get some more friendly people to engage. That'd be appreciated. Also, if anything here grabs your attention, feel free to comment and or ask questions, and we will try to answer the questions to the best of our ability. Something grab your attention there, RJ?
No, just home stuff.
Okay, because I saw you turn your head there. So.
Yep.
All right, so let's move on to the next story, which will be Vulcan, the Volcanic Man. So we're dealing with a magnetic man, a volcanic man, and a few other ideas here. So let me just. All right, so there's, of course, the Sky Smith story. All right, there we go. All right, RJ?
Vulcan, the Volcanic Man. Vulcan, direct descendant of the fabulous god of fire, has left his volcanic island in the South Seas to fight the forces of evil in the present-day world. Firebug Farland visits his boss, Mike Radden, in prison.
All right, so I guess I'll be Firebug Farland. You be the boss there.
Okay.
Mike Radden.
You're on trial tomorrow, Chief. How you gonna beat that arson murder rap?
All right, I guess you'll be Firebug.
Yeah, okay. It's not like they had the word boss on his shirt. I couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah. There's only one chance, and we gotta work fast. Work without their star witness, Mary Day. The state has no case. If she don't testify, I go free.
So something should happen to Mary Day, eh, Mike? I get you.
You know how to take care of those things, Firebug. Okay, let me ask you this, RJ, before we go on to the next panel there.
Okay.
So with a name like Firebug Farland, what do you think his occupation probably is?
Oh, he drowns people. Yeah. No. I think he sets fires. I could be wrong, but
yeah, he might be an arsonist, right?
Yeah. Okay. Mary Day's place. In a hurry, Speed.
Okay, Firebug.
See, I read ahead. I knew that was going to be a wrong directional balloon.
Yeah, he was in the.
I'm just going to follow the green jacket.
All right. We'll sneak in through the cellar.
Snappy joint this Mary Day lives in, eh?
This is gonna be a nice clean job, Firebug.
Yeah. When this incendiary bomb blasts, Mary Day will be trapped in the flames.
Okay, so whoever did that word bubble, I think their aim was a little off. You see that?
A little bit off there, yeah. Get going, boys. We don't want to be in range when that thing blows up.
You said it. Let's see.
Looks like we go right then down. Okay.
All right.
As the thugs leave the building, the incendiary bomb goes off. The flames roar into Mary Day's apartment.
Fire! Oh,
Let's see. Oh, bejabbers! That house wasn't on fire a minute ago. How did it spread so fast? As the policeman rings the alarm, buzzers sound in the Central Fire Alarm Telegraph Bureau.
corner of Main and Fourth. Flash! All stations in the borough and send out 5 companies. Let's go. Let's go, fire eaters.
20 seconds after the officer tripped the box, 3 engine and 2 hook and ladder companies roar toward the fire. Look at him go. And finally, our hero arrives. Vulcan, the volcanic man, sights the engines.
A fire that looks like work for me.
As the engine approaches, Vulcan makes a mighty leap and
Where do you where do you come from? Where do you come from? Who are you? I'm Vulcan. I like fires, and thought I'd hitch a ride. All right, that doesn't sound too okay. The way they said that doesn't sound too
Yeah.
encouraging. You might actually think, okay, he's probably meaning it one way, but they're probably hearing it another. What do you think?
Yep, I like to see fires. I'm going with you. Yeah, that was a good excuse. The chief will have to signal for more apparatus.
Holy smoke, that's some blaze. Help!
Yeah, the whole skyscraper's on fire, but it's her. That's who we're going to be looking at.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I've seen a number of cartoons where that kind of where you see the one girl in a flaming building. I mean, it reminds me of a couple Popeye cartoons where he was being a firefighter.
Oh, that girl's in a tough spot. We've got to reach her right away.
I don't think that ladder is going to reach.
We can't reach her. She's doomed.
I'll go get her. The ladders are okay. Maybe this one is. We should have gone to the right then down. But anyways,
it's still her. They were still putting the ladder up, so that's right.
The ladders aren't long enough. I'm trapped.
He'll be killed.
Come back. That building's a regular volcano. I used to live in a volcano.
Vulcan is immune to fire.
That girl must be saved. This fire has spread awfully fast. I wonder. The screams came from in here. Who? What? You came right through those flames. I'm Vulcan, miss. Let's get out of here.
On the way out, Vulcan extinguishes the flames. Could you have done that on your way in? That might have been,
But then they lose a page, right?
Yeah.
You turn a 12-page story into maybe a 9 or 10-page story that way. This is the way to handle fire. Gosh. You've put out the blaze throughout the building. All except the hall. Here, I'll finish that before we go outside.
Something has put the whole fire out.
We might as well save this water. It's all over.
No wonder the fire's out. That guy Vulcan has been working on it.
Oh, there's one bottom corner there.
Oh, yeah. Yay! He saved the girl.
No, never thought I'd live to see this.
There's the DA's star witness, Mary Day. Thank glory she's all right.
Who's the bird in the fancy dress outfit?
We're going to keep you under special guard from now on, Miss Day.
I don't know whether I'll need you with this man around, officer. Vulcan just put out that big fire single-handed. Ye wouldn't kid us, miss.
That freak has messed up our plans. Drive past him slowly, Speed. I'll get her this time. And the guy, too.
Okay, Firebug.
Come on, Mike. We've got to report to the DA's office.
So your star witness against an arson murder, Miss Day. Things are clearing up. Look, that car.
Vulcan swiftly sizes up the situation and
They're shooting. Stay behind me. I'll fix them.
all metal melts on contact with Vulcan's superheated body. Thank God she's
Wow, that's an
alive.
interesting power to have.
Yeah.
Unlike Superman, who just deflects a bullet, the bullets actually melt on this guy's body.
Yeah. So he's hot. Yes. So he's hot.
Shoot away, boys. Hey! The buckshot melts like butter when it hits that guy.
Let's get away from here fast. That guy's superhuman.
Oh,
Well, we missed something down there.
yeah. Those thugs think they're getting away. They're not.
Vulcan makes the manhole cover red hot. Then
Oh boy. Oh, okay. We'll see if my eye is as good as ever.
the molten metal hits the mark.
Yeah.
He's let go of the wheel. We're gonna crash.
When you hit the driver, he lost control and wrecked the car. We'll get them now.
Ryan, gang, lose yourselves in this mob.
Hey, come back here. I'll bet that those men started the fire too. Too bad they got away. I don't like people who misuse fire. Their hideout is down near the waterfront. If you want to use my car.
She knows what. Why did you tell the police this? A long time ago.
Fine. Let's get to the bottom of this business and round up those firebugs. The car's right over here. There's only one way to make sure that mob doesn't try to harm you. Again, Miss Day. And that's to attack them first. In other words, well, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the old saying, a good defense is
A strong offense is the best defense.
right. You're so brave.
By the way, this is my car, but I'm letting you drive it, even though you've lived in a volcano and have no idea how things work here.
That's some incredible trust, isn't it?
Yeah.
You stay here, Miss Day. I'm going to make some inquiries in this ice house. Be careful, Vulcan. This gang is tough. Oh, look, Farland. That's the phony who stopped the fire.
Good. We'll give him a cold reception.
Okay, finally, they actually give us arrows.
Yes.
Give that. Like we're at least halfway through the story already, and they finally decide, oh, we're gonna give you arrows to help you get around. Nut cases. Hey, anyone around here? Oh, The place seems deserted.
Well, this 100-pound chunk of ice hits him.
You got him.
Firebug Farland always gets his man. Shoot down a whole flock of ice cakes and smother that freak so he'll never get up. I'm going after the girl.
That guy's good. But he'll never get out of this.
I'm going to bury him in ice. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, dude's a living fireball. He's a living piece of volcanic rock or volcanic flesh. So
Yeah.
I guess that would make a certain amount of sense, right?
So he should be able to melt it pretty easy. The ice keeps coming until the unconscious Vulcan is completely buried.
That guy's breathed his last. Let's scram.
Vulcan regains consciousness and starts to generate heat.
Whoo-hoo. I feel like I'm under the North Pole. They've wasted thousands of pounds of ice. Wonder where they I'd better see what's up here. I finally got a good look at the guy's head and face. It kind of reminds me now of Richie Cunningham.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, he's got a Tintin kind of haircut.
No one around here. Either I'll look out and make sure Mary Day is all right. They've got her. Now I'll really show them.
Even as Vulcan starts to aid her, Mary Day tries to fight the thugs.
Let me go, you beast. Vulcan will get you for this.
Forget about that guy. He's dead in a duck. Into the steel foundry, boys.
Help! Help!
We'll get rid of it for good now. Move that molten pot of steel this way.
Again, these guys have no guns.
I guess they're just trying to be creative. Either that, or maybe this particular author just doesn't like guns.
Like, just, shoot her.
Here goes the molten steel down on her, Firebug.
This will make sure she doesn't testify against Mike Radden tomorrow.
As the fiery liquid starts to fall, Vulcan zooms into the foundry.
Vulcan,
He's got 1 million lives.
You stay back. You stay back out of the way. I'm going to work on these rats.
That gink is really into hot stuff.
The best shower I've had since my volcano erupted. That boiling metal doesn't bother him at all, a bit.
Up to the balcony. We'll get them yet.
Forgot that was him in the green suits.
They're getting away. Oh no, they're not.
Heave some of these tools at that guy.
He won't be able to take it when he gets hit with these.
Molten steel doesn't stop him. Maybe hard steel will.
Maybe we should have done it the other way.
No, this is right.
All right.
I told him to pick up the tools and then they throw them.
Duck Vulcan.
The mighty heat of Vulcan's body melts the metal tools.
What's he doing to the stanchions?
You'll soon find out. All right. Come on down and play, boys. Help! Okay. Okay. All right. Have these.
Scroll up more.
Huh?
Got to scroll up more. You're missing half the balloon.
Oh. Oh, right out the confessions, Mary. I'll have these fellows sign them. Okay.
We ain't shining nothing.
Intense heat radiates from Vulcan's grip.
Oh, you're burning my hand. Yes, I'll sign.
Me too.
Couldn't I persuade you? Okay, I guess I should have said him first.
You did say that first. As the thugs finish signing, Vulcan ties them up.
These confessions will send the whole gang to the chair with their boss, Mike Radin. They deserve it. Now, before I do want to make a point about something here before we go on to the next panel here, because I did say they deserve it. Do you know that what they just did right there in writing out the confessions and forcing them to sign them, you know that actually would not work today. Do you know why?
Signed under duress.
Yeah, and do you know what else?
No, well, he's not a cop either.
Well, also, where I was going with it was it wasn't in 1959. There was the Miranda decision, and
Right.
how he got the Miranda rights. Okay, so
Right.
how is the arrow going down? So we have to go down first there. Don't leave, Vulcan. Oh wait. Oh, they deserve it. Don't leave, Vulcan. Here comes the police, and my job is finished. Goodbye, Mary Day. Okay, so another one of those cases where maybe I should have read right to left instead of left to right there. Oh well.
Oh, the arrow said go down, but yeah. Well, it's good either way on that one.
Yeah. Now to find some more excitement. Say, who is that? Who is that guy? Isn't he wonderful?
Phew. I'd rather stand trial than fight that fella.
There's a thrilling adventure with Vulcan, the Volcanic Man, in every issue of Super Mystery Comics.
All right, so now we got through that. So those are the two stories we're gonna get out of here. Overall impressions, RJ.
Yeah. Didn't buy a lot of this one.
A little too fanciful for you, maybe.
He was no Human Torch. By the way, we the news has struck another celebrity down while we've been doing the show, and
the news has struck another. What do you mean by that?
We have lost Lonnie Anderson.
Oh yeah, we've been losing a lot of people lately. I mean, there's Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yeah, Lonnie Anderson passed away. Yeah, I think albeit I didn't see any text, I think I saw her picture being distributed. I just didn't know why though.
Just a prolonged illness is all it says.
Hey, Bit shows up. Yeah. And then let's see. I don't know what comic you were reading. Well, right now we just finished. Sorry about that. Anyways, we just finished Super Mystery Comics #2, and now we're going to move on to Surefire Comics #2 from Ace Magazines. Actually, RJ, entertain them for a moment. I'll be right back. See if I can't solve my nose problem here.
I did not know that was part of my duties as assigned to entertain the troops, but I shall do the best I can. I don't know what we're going to read next, guys, but I guess, I could turn on my new toy. Yes, we bought a flying crypto. Quick review of this toy. No remote control. Doesn't, you can't just, turn it on and guide it around the room. You turn it on after it's charged up, and it hovers in your hand. I'm going to fly. Well, I don't want to. Ouch, that hurt. Got to get the feet lined up here because it will fall to the side quite easily and then bang itself against the wall. It does not just hover nicely and neatly. The only way to stop it is let it die. It hits a wall and that's it. Otherwise, you got to try and catch it.
All right. Not a well-designed toy.
No, it was not.
All right. So now we're going to move on to Surefire. Thanks for being a stopgap there. Actually, after I do this, I'm going to try something here. All right. All right. So I'm going to try something here because I still keep hearing echo. So I'm going to. Well, first out, let me just go ahead and go to this for a moment. I'll be right back, RJ. I'm gonna step out and come back in. Hopefully, maybe that will fix the echo.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
We'll see what will happen. No. And I will just sign letters to my clients and say, hey, we've done more work for you, and you can find it here. That's what we've done. Mike should be back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike.
All right.
Close.
All right. I was just trying to see if maybe that will. And apparently not. Oh well.
It is what it is. I don't hear the echo. I'm sure that it sounds a little bit different on the YouTube version, but I'm not hearing it here.
Yeah, I guess it's just on my end then. But anyways. All right. Well, with that, let's get ready to get on to the next. And it's not really super bad, but still, All right, so now we're going to get into Surefire Comics. We're already at an hour 24, so I think we'll see where we're at after the first. We're going to do Flash Lightning, and then we'll see where we're at afterward. If I feel there's enough time, maybe we'll try the Raven as well.
Okay.
Flash Lightning is going to be 13 pages, and Raven is going to be 8. So we'll see where we're at after we're done with Flash Lightning. All right.
New fast action thrillers with Surefire Comics. 10 cents. With Flash Lightning, The Raven, Ace McCoy, and X the Phantom Fed. Flash Lightning.
Now, I mentioned this to you earlier, but but not to everybody else, of course. Now, eventually, Flash Lightning's name was changed to Lash Lightning, so as to not get him confused with DC's version of the Flash.
Or Flash Gordon.
Mm-hmm. All right.
From an ancient temple in Egypt, Flash Lightning's teacher, the old man of the pyramids, comes to his famous pupil's apartment.
Honored sir, this is indeed a great pleasure. You want to do the old man there?
Listen carefully, my son. A caste thief, one Sabat, has stolen a famous ruby from a fifth-star merchant and taken it to an island in the Java Sea. You must return that ruby to its owner before the natives who worship it rise against the white race in the South Seas. You have the power of the Thunderbolt with you, my son. Use it wisely. And now, goodbye until you find the ruby. And put it back in the store where it's being sold to anybody who could buy it.
I shall start immediately, honored sir. The
At the
narration.
Ancient One's direction, Lightning has projected himself through space to a little island in the South Seas.
That must be the island. This is like a little bit of heaven, but where shall I start?
Danger lurks behind Lightning as he explores the island.
Want to do the bad guy, the divers there?
We must keep all strangers off the island. But the harpoon bounces harmlessly off Lightning's super reflexed muscles.
What the?
He must be made of iron. Into the water, quickly. As the divers descend, Lightning goes after them.
So there you are.
This
will teach you to fight behind people's backs.
However, a new menace lurks on the floor of the sea. The giant clam seizes Lightning in a vice-like grip. He grips it, tearing its shell apart.
Say, it's a raft, and there's a girl on it. This time I'll let you. I'll let you be the girl.
Look out! Behind you!
Bump, 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 bump. Lightning seizes the killer as it strikes.
I'm Rita Van Dyke, a half-caste named Sabat, and a man called the Tiger Mask raided our pearl culture station on Lost Island. They kidnapped my uncle to torture him and put me adrift on this raft.
Sabbath, the person I'm seeking. And actually, I think that word is pronounced caste, not cast.
I'd never heard it that way.
I thought I've heard it before that way, but.
But as they talk, a curious whale has sighted the raft.
Oh, it's going to capsize the raft.
I'll take care of him.
That'll do it.
That whale, a thunderbolt seemed to have hit him.
It did. But we've got to get back to the mainland and stop Sabat from stirring up the natives.
Lightning co-pilots the crude craft into a crocodile-infested river.
This river is filled with them.
Forget them. There's real trouble pulling out from shore.
A warrior band of murderous Dyak head hunters. Dyak headhunters have sighted them.
I think those fellows have had enough fun. Here, boys, catch this. Gotta remind you a little bit of Johnny Quest here. Doesn't it remind you of Johnny Quest a little bit?
Oh yeah. Something Race Bannon would do. The savages flee in terror before a barrage of crocs hurled by lightning.
Look at them go. We'll never see them again.
Oh, if only we could get to Singapore quickly. We must stop Sabat.
We will. Hang on. See those white buildings? That's Singapore.
You take my breath away.
Meanwhile, in Singapore, the Tiger Man meets with his henchmen.
I told you to make sure Rita Van Dyke was drowned.
But Master, some evil spirit is helping her. I have received word.
Evil spirit? Bah! You superstitious natives make me mad. That girl must be put out of the way, and
But I defeated a war party. He killed a whale with a thunderbolt. He flew here at top speed, but I bought a ticket on a jet and got here before him.
flash lightning. So that's the evil spirit. We'll kill him too.
But he is invincible, this flash lightning.
Nevertheless, you kill him and the girl, or I shall turn you over to the Dyaks.
Terrified, Sabat returns to his house in the native quarter.
What troubles you, Tuan? I must trap this flash lightning, or I die. Fear not, I have a plan. Listen.
Lightning and Rita, meanwhile, have landed in Singapore.
As the owner of Lost Island, I intend to provide stores with the same fine pearls that my uncle used to ship.
I'm sure you will. But what's this?
Help, sir. I pray you. I am in great grief.
Sure, what's wrong?
My poor old father. Wharf robbers have kidnapped him, and even now are torturing him on their boat nearby to make him tell where the gold is hidden.
Lightning and Rita follow the native girl to the ship.
He is held captive in front of the boat.
Go ahead. We're following you.
Rita, following last, is made captive.
Come here, my pretty.
Lightning, unaware of Rita's fate, runs into a trap.
The Spartan Oriental drug would make helpless 20 like this fool.
He recoils under the powerful drug.
My plan worked to perfection. Farewell, fool.
Not quite so sweet, is she?
Oh no. As other men appear, Lightning fights valiantly against great odds. He is strong, but so is our drug. We must watch him till Sabat comes. As the wind disperses the powerful drug, Sabat emerges from hiding.
They got him. Good.
What shall we do with him?
Take him below. I have a surprise for him and the girl. We'll have a party.
Lightning is carried into the hold of the ship, where Rita is held prisoner.
Lightning! Oh, what is wrong? You'll find out soon. You'll soon find out. Get the chains.
All of my characters.
You're cutting out a bit there, RJ.
All of my characters just came together at once.
Huh.
But I don't understand why we must chain his arm upright.
To prevent him from throwing a thunderbolt. Ah, here is our little experiment.
Hold on. Flash lightning, shouts lightning, shoots lightning. Half taste. What does that mean? Not really sure, but well, caste usually is some kind of social order. A green sperm whale. Why does it attack the rest?
Because comics.
Oh, wait, you already to prevent him. Okay, yeah, all right.
Sabat's experiment.
These pets should take care of Lightning and the girl. The Tiger Man will be pleased. Again, the Tiger Man would say, use your gun.
The cruel half-caste wheels the caged cobras before Rita, who screams in terror.
No, help. Go on and yell. No one will hear you.
And Lightning recovers consciousness.
Where am I? What? Sabat.
Hang on a second. I gotta step away from the
All right.
system.
All right. So while RJ's gone, I guess we'll see if there's any other questions come up here while we wait for him to come back. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Well, I stand corrected then. I always thought it might have been case because the vowel consonant e aspect of it, but I guess not.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
All right. Well, I thought it always. I thought because it was a different meaning and all that. But anyways, thanks for looking that up.
It is me. I captured you. You will learn to keep out of the Tiger Man's business. And mine too.
Bah! You're both too dumb to have a business.
Furious at Lightning taunt. Yeah. Sabat supplies precious information.
That is a lie. We are going to get control of the pearl industry. Lost Island is only our first conquest.
So that's it.
Yes, and upon your death, the red ruby will leave a trail of blood as we natives keep the whites out. But now, my little friend, my little surprise is ready for you.
The treacherous half-caste releases the venomous cobras and runs from the room.
We'll die. Oh, can't you do something?
If I can work out the spike. There, it's loose.
Exerting his powerful muscles, Lightning slowly forces the spike from the pillar.
It's coming. There.
Nimbly, he dodges the cobras as they strike.
Well, here goes.
And his thunderbolt blasts the reptiles.
We've got to work fast. They'll be back in a second.
Oh, I was so afraid.
Uh-oh, here they come. More snakes, huh? So long, boys. Come on, Rita. We're heading for Lost Island.
This is part of Lost Island, but the entrance is beneath the sea. There are helmets in that shack down there.
Donning helmets, Lightning and Rita enter the water and ascend a natural stairway of coral. Breaking several international laws and being in a place where you can't use your electrical powers. At the top, they enter an air chamber where they encounter two native guards. Meanwhile, in a room adjoining the air chamber,
You have done well, Sabat, in getting rid of Flash Lightning. Only he didn't do well enough.
Flash lightning.
My men are all about the place. You had better surrender. No thanks. I'll take that ruby instead.
The Tiger Man fires point blank, but the bullet bounces harmlessly off Lightning's powerful body.
You're wasting your time with that cat pistol.
Sabat makes a dash for freedom.
Get away from that door.
But the shot brings the Tiger Man's cutthroat band pouring into a natural and secret passageway beneath the waters. Lightning's bolt demolishes the attackers.
Now to unveil the Tiger Man.
My uncle. But I thought he was...
Dead? No. His idea was to get out of the way so he could run a crooked business. The police will be glad to see him.
But must you go?
Yes, the ruby must be returned to its rightful owner.
Back in America, you have done well, but there is much more to be done before evil and oppression are wiped out. I shall return soon with new instructions. Thank you, O Guardian of Oa. What new adventures await Flash Lightning in his war against crime? Where will the old man send him next? Don't miss the next issue of Surefire Comics.
All right, so let me see where we're at on time here.
And I cannot go to a fourth one. I need to be moving.
Oh, you need to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to go.
All right. Well, because I did want to try to get up to 2 hours, so I guess I'll just do the rest of the show on my own. But before you do go,
yeah, don't stop on my count.
Yeah. Well, before you do go, though, thank you for being here up to this point. I hope everything's all right.
Yeah, I just I got to do some things here. There's injuries involved, but not life-threatening kind.
Okay.
I will leave notes on this story. The usual plot: something happens. But there was a Scooby-Doo pull the mask off mystery solved event like that. The artwork in this one was spectacular. This is Alex Raymond's style of artwork here. That the work on the faces, the backgrounds, the anatomy, was just top notch all the way around on this. So I hope this guy was an artist who went on to become somebody more famous.
So we'll do a couple quick things real quick before you go, if you can, just real quickly here. So of the three features we read, which one would you like the best, or made the best impression, and why?
This one probably made the best impression because there weren't any hokey weaknesses. I mean, the only thing that this one here was, they changed his arm up so that he couldn't throw the lightning bolt. So apparently he needs to throw the lightning. He can't just emanate it.
Right.
Whereas
much
everybody
like
else,
Vulcan, right? Much like Black Vulcan.
Everybody else's power, just worked on whatever they wanted it to work on. I'll bring the metal to me. I'll bring me to the metal. I'll bring me to a very specific piece of metal.
Yeah. And with that being said, which story did you like the least or made the least impression on you and why?
Got to be that second story. It made such a least impression that I can't even remember who it was about now.
Vulcan, the volcanic man.
Yeah. That guy. No, he just no, he did things backwards. He was just invulnerable to heat and fire. Listen to him, but yeah, no, they did not do well with him at all.
All right. One last piece of business. Just bear with me here. The next open date I have is September 14th. Can I put you down for that, or do I?
Hard to say. Hard to say without looking at my calendar. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the next several months here. End of August, going into October. I got some family trips I got to make.
All right. I'll just give you a call on Messenger then sometime in the next day or two, maybe later on tonight or later on.
It won't be tonight. Won't be tonight, but definitely later this week. Let me know. We'll check things out.
Okay. I'll check back with you in at least a couple of days then. All right. Well, thanks for being here. I'm sorry to hear that you got a emergency there.
Yeah, I gotta go take care of stuff. So
all
I'll
right.
see you guys soon. Bye.
All right. Bye.
No, I'm trying to exit the
You're
studio.
still here. There we go. All right. So we're coming up on an hour and a half, so we do actually have time for one more story. So we'll do one more story, and then we'll do, of course, we'll do the this weekend in each history. Then we'll wrap things up. So the next story we're going to do is we're going to do the Raven. Should be the next story here. All right, the Raven. And again, guys, a friendly reminder, of course, if you guys haven't already, you guys can help out by liking and sharing the stream. See if we can get some more friendly people to engage. That'd be appreciated. Also, if anything here grabs your attention, feel free to comment and or ask questions. I'll try to answer the questions to the best of my ability. So with that being said, let's get into this story now. Of course, it's not to be confused with any other characters named the Raven. This is Ace Magazine's version of the Raven. So, feared by the underworld is that mysterious prowler of the night, the Raven. By day, he is Detective Sergeant Danny Darden of the police force. But at night, as the Raven, he puts the fear of the law into all criminals and distributes their ill-gotten gain to the poor and deserving. The Raven visits the office of a crooked politician where he knows money for vote buying is being kept. I can put it to good use for the needy. What's that? It's Captain Lash. I'll have to beat it. That stool pigeon was right. It's the Raven. That stool pigeon was right. It's the Raven. That stool pigeon was right. It's the Raven. Stop, you! That was pretty close. Mike, the Raven's assistant, is waiting. Get going, Mike. Someone tipped off Captain Lash. I heard the shots, boss. Thought maybe they'd got you. You ought to be careful. One of these days they'll find out you're a cop. It's risky, but worth it to help the poor. Crooked politicians must go, Mike, and this buying of votes is going to stop. You sure got nerve, boss. But say, this hideout of ours is too near police headquarters. Whew. At the Ravens' new hideout, being near headquarters saves time. It gives me the willies. See that these are delivered, Mike. Tomorrow night there'll be more after I raid the Seven Arts Club's gambling tables. The next morning, hello, darling. How are things, Captain? I'm sore, the best shot on the force, and last night I missed the Raven. I'm going down to the shooting range now. Poor Dad. He's so upset. Remember, Danny, I won't marry you till you catch the Raven. Yes, Lola, I remember. Are you leaving already? Hmm. Hmm. Yes, the Raven has my goat. I almost caught him, you know. Do I? But I'm glad to know she didn't recognize me. How you doing, Captain? Fine. Look at this. All bullseye. Bullseyes. I wish the Raven could be on the other end. I don't. I'm going to wash up, Danny. See you in a few minutes. Oh, oh yeah, sure. That evening, a shadowy figure steals down an alley behind the Seven Arts Gambling Club. That fire escape will do just fine. There's lots of crooked money in there. Now I'll well, who's that? Don't anyone move. Hey, cashier, drop that gun. As the cashier tries to protect the money, I'm shot! Everybody stand hitched till I've gone. Swiftly the raven follows. It's Solo Mogart. Calling all cars. Go to the Seven Arts Club. There has been a murder and a robbery. That means Detective Darton, too. Back at the club, dead. Huh? Did the Raven do it? Not this time, but I'll get back to him later. Well, so long, Captain. I think I've got a hunch. The Raven decides to settle a score with Solo Mogart. Stick around, Solo. You're going to have a caller. There must be a service elevator. Here it is. Now, to get to the roof. Carefully, the Raven attaches his rope to to a brick chimney. I hope this holds my weight. Solo's apartment must be just below. Say, what's this? Lash and Mogart? But I tell you, I wasn't even there. You're lying. A stoolie places you at the scene. of the murder. Ugh! Oh, wait. As Captain Lash draws his gun. Ugh! Not so fast, copper. You ain't getting me yet. Using his rope as a pendulum, the raven swings into the room, and you weren't going any place, were you, mister? All right, Mogart. I'll take that money now. Now I've got to do something for the captain. I like to see the captain's face when he wakes up. But as the raven starts to leave, not so fast, Raven. What the? So at last I've caught you. Sorry, your mistake. Sorry, your mistake. Well, you asked for it. Hey, go ahead. I missed 6 shots. Am I going crazy? I know I'm the best shot on the force. I couldn't even graze him. Back in the hideout. I'll bet the captain is crazy, but how come he didn't hit you? Because I put blanks in his gun. When he left it lying on the counter this morning at the police practice range. Well, I've got a date with Lola. Late again. I can't understand it. You always used to be right on time. Sorry, important business. Just what kind of important business, Danny? Lola's confident assertion has shown Detective Danny Darton that she is suspicious, of his actions. But does he know? But does she know that he is the Raven? Don't miss the next issue of Surefire Comics. Alrighty then. Well, that one was a shorter story. Before, of course, we do wrap up here. Let's see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put on some music while I'm gone, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see. That story went so quick. I think I'm going to try one more story here. I think I'll read one more story here. Let me just find the one because there was one other story that did catch my attention in Surefire Comics here that I think It's a 6-pager. Just gotta find it. Let's see. Wasn't Ace McCoy? Actually, maybe just give me a sec, folks. I got a faster way to probably just call this up. Oh yeah, Marvo the Magician. Oh well, so we'll do a magician story here. That was the one. All right, so we'll get to one more story here. I think that will do it after that. With Wilson, I know RJ would probably be having a laugh fest at that. All right, here we go. Marvel the Magician and Tito. Always in quest of adventure is that master of magic, Marvo the Magician, and his highly trained monkey, Tito. Carefree and happy, they roam the highways and byways seeking new thrills, thus, in a small hotel room. Dad was right. He did tape that money up here. I'll take it and go quickly. But unknown to her, a sinister figure lurks on the fire escape. And under the washbowl. No wonder we couldn't find it when he bumped off that guy. Well, I'll take care of her right now. Enter Marvo. Shh, Tito. Looks like we've run into a second-story man. I think we'll follow him in. Very interesting, a damsel in distress. Hang on, Tito. Here we go again. With a swift leap, Marvel catapults into the room. Huh? Company, scram, buddy, unless you want this dame conked. Realizing that he cannot cross the room in time, Marvel creates an illusion. You'll never kill her with that ice cream cone. I'm going nuts. It is an ice cream cone. As the frightened gangster flees, Tito scampers after him. I'm Marvo, and this is Tito. What's going on? I'm June Evans. Dad won $50,000 in a gambling place. Gangsters followed him here and killed him, but he had hid his money. Nice playmates, but here's Tito back. I told him to follow the gangster. The place can't be far away. Tito leads them to the gambling joint. Even from the outside, this place looks crooked. But let's go in. You can't come in here unless you have a card. You'd better look behind you and come out. The place is on fire. As the guard looks around, Marvel creates an illusion of flames. Out of my way, brother! I got no intention of being a waffle. Waffle. I guess he doesn't want to be cooked. Anyways. All right. So that's, At the command from Marvo, the illusion disappears. Flamo extingue! Come on, June. Come on, June. This hallway looks as though it would lead someplace. This must be somebody's office. Quite a layout. Yes, look, those doors, Marvel. Help! Oh wait, oh. Yes, look, those doors, Marvel. Help! Before Marvel can move, steel doors separate him from the girl. A trap. What in? What's the meaning of this? Take it easy, pal. And to think me, Spike Devlin, thought my mobster was kidding about a magician. See that pipe, pal? And in a minute, gas'll come out and poof to you. Watch here closely. Here she comes. Soon as I turn this valve my hand's on. But as Devlin turns the valve, hey, what? What's Marvel's illusion seems to cap it. Okay, Devlin, let it come. If you can. Enraged, the gangster snatches a Tommy. Tricks, huh? Well, try it on these bullets. Mazzello Bendo. At Marvel's command, the muzzle seems to bend backwards. Did you say something about shooting? Well, go ahead. Okay, pal. Now you'll really get it. I'll be right down. Calling a dozen of his henchmen, Devlin goes downstairs. Come on, we'll lay this guy out. He won't dare try any trick with the girl here. Looks like our friends. Looks like our friends want trouble. Okay, boys, come and get it. As the crooks rush forward, Marvo gestures toward the polar bear rug. Up the daisy, little rug. What's he gonna do? An instant later, the rug becomes a ferocious polar bear. It's alive! It's killing! It'll kill us! Shoot, you fools! Shoot! It won't die! I just emptied my gun at it. Tito follows Marvo's whispered command. Good work, Tito. I'm getting out of here. Me too. But as the thugs turn to flee, go on, Tito. Show them your other tricks. With a bound, Tito gains the billiard table. Now, Tito, show them your impersonation of Bobby Feller. For those of you who may not know what he's referring to, he's talking about Major League Baseball pitcher Bob Feller, Hall of Famer, the late great Hall of Famer Bob Feller, most notably known for his time with the Cleveland Indians. Marvo, he's escaping with money. But not for long. Thanks, Tito, for saving this one for me. Here you are, June. And now we'll call the police and to make sure Devlin goes to the chair for your father's death. I don't know how to thank you, Marvo. Forget it. It's always a pleasure to help the distressed. Come on, Tito. Well, Tito, all set for another adventure? Don't miss Marvo's thrilling adventures in the next issue of Surefire Comics. All right, so there we go. We actually ended up reading 5 stories, I think. Maybe. Anyways. Alrighty then. So there we go with that. And we're at 1 hour 52, so I think it's a good time to start wrapping up. Hope everything's all right with RJ and Carrie. I guess something happened, but anyways. Well, today is Sunday. Today is, of course, Sunday, August the 3rd, 2025. So let me just 3rd, August 2nd, and August 2nd. All right. So with that being said, let's take a look with today being August 3rd. Let's take a look back at this weekend in Nietzsche history. And yesterday, we actually had a couple of birthdays yesterday. A couple of birthdays of note. So first off, I would like to wish a happy, somewhat belated 80th birthday to American actress Joanna Cassidy. Joanna Cassidy, of course, portrayed Dolores in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. She also provided the voice of Maggie Sawyer in Superman the Animated Series. So happy 80th birthday to Joanna Cassidy, the voice of Maggie Sawyer in Superman Animated Series in the DCAU, and also who played Dolores in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I'd also like to wish a happy, before we get to that, of course, I'd also like to wish a happy 40th birthday. A happy 40th birthday to third generation wrestler Harry Smith. Of course, the son of Davy Boy and Diana Smith, and of course, grandson through Diana of Stu Hart. Happy 40th birthday to Harry Smith of the Hart family. Of course, he's currently over in All Japan right now, but he was known for his time in the WWE as part of the Hart dynasty with T.J. Smith and his cousin Natalia. Happy 40th birthday. And finally, on this date, on today's date, back in, let me see here. So I can get it up here. (1950). So on this date, 75 years ago today, back in 1950. This date, 75 years ago today, back in 1950. The first issue of Billy the Kid Adventure magazine went on sale on this date back in 1950. So for 10 cents, there's 32 pages. On this date, 75 years ago today, first issue of Billy the Kid Adventure magazine from Toby Comics went on sale on this date back in 1950. So with that, I thank everybody for being here tonight. Let's see. Actually, I do need to step away from the computer for a moment, so I'll be right back. But I will put on some music for you guys while I'm gone. I'll be right back to say my goodbyes in a moment. I'll be right back. All right. So with that, I thank everybody for being here tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. We're back here tomorrow night with more niche news. Of course, next week we'll be continuing our look through comics went on sale in June of 1940. So with that, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.